No worries. Jeff Turner, Action Reloaded. How are you, Joe?
I'm doing great, Jeff. How you doing?
Not so bad. Loved your latest movie there, The Informer. It was really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Um, my first question for you, Joe, regarding the movie is, what drew you to the production?
Well, me and Rosamond Pike, we're friendly, and I have a ton of respect for her as an artist, and so we were kind of toying around the idea of trying to find something to do together, and then this script came along. I'd read it in an earlier iteration, and it was really interesting, but it lacked something. And then we got this version sent to us when Andrea Di Stefano had taken a pass on it and just given it a lot more layers. And I just thought it was a very interesting character. It was I always wanted to do a prison movie. There's something about a prison movie and going undercover. It was something about that just really drew me to it.
So the character you play, he's got loads of layers and he's very complex. So what was the biggest challenge bringing this character to life?
Well, I mean that is the challenge, like to make the character come alive. And it was tricky playing a New York guy shooting in London. Everyone around you has like a Cockney accent, and no, but it was yeah, I think that's always the challenge. But it was a movie we had to shoot on. The schedule is always pressed, and there's a lot to get into every scene. But we kept throughout the shoot. I felt like every scene just became special. It was a great cast. I mean, this movie really has a fantastic cast with Rosamond Pike, Clive Owen, Common, Ana de Armas. It's an excellent cast, and it was just one of those movies that had a lot of components that were really compelling to me. So I was really happy to be a part of it.
The movie, without giving too much away, it opens up the universe for the character. Would you be open to returning to a sequel or a prequel?
Yeah, there's definitely an opening for that, for sure.
What was it like working alongside actors like Rosamund Pike, Clive Owen, and Common? All big household names.
Yeah, I mean, I think Rosamund is an amazing actor. So it's I thought her performance in Hostiles, for example, that was maybe my favorite performance of that year. And Yeah, and she's a delightful person, super smart, very intellectual. So it's always she has that very very dry British intellectual humor, uh, and she's a bit of a weirdo, which is which I am too. So we get along really well. But then when the cameras are rolling, it's always a great intensity um, and yeah, it's a delight. And the same thing with Common. This is actually the second movie I do with Common or Rashid, and I was actually the one who suggested him for the film, and I reached out to him personally and asked him to consider it. I thought he would be a perfect fit and a good challenge for him. And yeah, and Anna, I mean, we had a lot of scenes together, and it's very clear very quickly that she's an exceptional actor, and that she was going to have a fantastic career. This was right after Blade Runner come out, I think. So she was yeah, and then we had a great time shooting. She has an incredible temperament and fire behind her in everything she does. So it was a real intensity in the scenes that we did together. So all across the board, it was a stellar cast.
Well, Joe, thank you for your time. It was awesome talking to you.
Pleasure talking to you too, man.
Thank you. Take care, man.
You too, brother.